Aunt Geneva told a similar story that her and her husband got up one morning and said, let's just go over and check on Aunt Geneva, or Aunt Arabelle, and maybe we can sit up with Uncle Boone and let her get some rest. And she said they got over to the house and pounded on the door, and she couldn't hear them. And they said, let's go around and maybe knock on the window and maybe she'll hear. And when they got around to the side, they heard Aunt Arabelle praying that God would send somebody to help her. And here God had already answered her prayer before she even prayed it.
They would eat in the morning, pray. Eat at noon and pray.
She had in her diary, she would write what she read in the Bible that day and what she prayed about, and had all that wrote in there.
She was a great influence on this community. Very great.
But Aunt Geneva said they took coffee and cheese sandwiches, I think, for them to eat while she was sleeping, and she drank all their coffee and ate all their cheese sandwiches and went to bed. But God answered prayer, and she got to bed too.
We was over one day, and the old ceiling, the old paper was hanging down and looked like it's dangerous around the fire. And Opie said she'd buy a sheetrock if my dad and Uncle Boone and Everett went and put it up for her. So they put that up for her and put her out in the truck to sit while they fixed it. She wrote, Hope your letter, I think it was for Hope to Save, and said, I was sitting there reading the scripture about taking care of the widows. Lo and behold, there came in with the material to fix up my cabin. So one more thing I'll add to Arabelle. You know, I got saved and I've been raised in a Christian home, and what they taught tithing and all, and I had a mind to give it, but I wasn't sold on 10% tithing. So Arabelle, several people were trying to kind of help Arabelle in the last days. And she said, when I get my check, that I didn't, last month, I didn't get to pay my tithes. And what I got to do, when I get it, I got to pay for 2 months. You know, $87, I think, $8.70 twice she had to pay. And I said, Arabelle, I said, these people trying to take care of you. Every daughter was driving around her trying to take a meal a day. I said, don't you think the Lord would be pleased with you if you just take that $8 something a month and give this woman that's trying to feed you? Well, she couldn't hear me, you know. So you've heard about people chewing that tobacco twice, ain't you? I felt like before I got done explaining to Arabelle what I was trying to say, that I was chewing that tobacco twice because it just couldn't hear it. Well, just forget. No, she didn't want to forget it. Finally, I got it across to her, and she's, oh, but Sonny, I see right now, you don't understand God's plan. Said God had promised us in His Word that if we'll return to Him, what He blesses us with, He will take care of us, and He'll do it. Pointed her finger right in my face and said, He'll do it if He has to use you to do it.
And she loved flowers.
That helped put a seal on me believing in tithing.
Right.
And preaching for 39 years.
The poultry into the house, she'd move her flowers. She soon had them right by the back door.
She had poems in her diary about put, was it pink carnations on my grave when I die?
We read that one up here one time.